Hi everyone, my name is Margot Daley, and I look forward to Black History Month every year because I always learn new stories and hear about people and accomplishments that I've never heard before. Um, I was born here in Toronto, Canada, and to Jamaican parents. And so growing up, I always identified as a Canadian girl. It's kind of funny because my relatives and my parents would always kind of joke, you are very Canadian. The West Indian part didn't rub off as much when I was a kid, maybe just in the things that I liked, the tastes that I had, they were definitely Canadian tastes. But I also remember growing up too, people would often ask, where are you from? And I would say, I'm from Toronto, I'm Canadian. And then, you knew that people want to know, but where are you really from? And I think growing up, it probably bothered me a little bit, like I'm Canadian. But I think growing up later in life, I understood people want to know, but what is your heritage? And so I would more likely tell you, I'm Canadian, born here, Jamaican background, and answer it that way. And I would also say that as you get older, I've always been more interested in my Jamaican side and exploring the island of Jamaica and the history, what that means, and having a real appreciation for the culture. I would say as an adult now too, I definitely identify with my Jamaican side when it comes to things like winter. I don't like being cold. I didn't mind it when I was a kid, but in that regard, I am 100% Jamaican when it comes to the weather. In my work, I've been fortunate to explore a lot of the different areas that help make up Canadian history and Black Canadian history. I'm a television producer. I've produced documentaries and helped tell stories from so many different fascinating people, whether it's Black Canadians who can trace their roots back 3-4 generations who've been here from the Underground Railroad and even before the Underground Railroad. I've gotten to explore the stories of immigrants like my parents who've come from the islands and other places in the 60s and 70s, and newer folks that have come from places like Africa. And I love how today, Black culture, it's not just one thing, it's so many different things. It's rich, all adding to the story. And so I've loved being able to learn more, to share what I know with others. And in fact, at our church, that's the perfect reflection. We have so many people from every part of the world. And in terms of Black Canadians, again, just this rich community of people from different walks of life. And I think that's really the important thing that I think a lot of people need to remember. Black history, it's many stories, it's rich, and getting to hear and learn them, there's more than we'll ever really know. And I feel like every year I walk away learning something new, and I'm glad to be able to be a part of helping sharing those stories to everybody.